Hello, you beautiful souls, Aquarians, cross watchers who might be watching. This is the weekly reading, okay? I am doing this reading on February 9th, but if you're ahead of the US, you might be seeing this on February 10th. And this reading is for February 10th through the 16th. But before I go any further, I want to say happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. If you're celebrating today like I am, that's why your video is coming out a little later. I was having a meal with my family. But if you celebrate tomorrow or any day this week, or if you've already had it, happy birthday. It's your season. Enjoy yourself. Celebrate you, okay? And you are in the best time. It's the best time to have Aquarius in your chart, okay? Pluto's in your sign for a very long time. And we are in the age of Aquarius, okay? And you beautiful souls are here to be a part of it, whether you are witnessing, participating. We're all participating just by showing up energetically. Thank you for holding the light. Thank you for being the light. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes that you've given to myself and to others. Thank you for the birthday blessings that you've given to myself. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to start off with an astrology highlight. I'm going to do a general reading because a lot of you like the general reading for the week. And then I'm going to do a day by day like I did last time without calling the dates. I'll just start, from Monday through Sunday because you know me, I get my dates mixed up. So that way I don't do that. We'll do it like that. And but first, I want to tell all of you that you're so beautiful, and you are so beautiful, you beautiful souls. I want to tell you that you're so needed in this world because you also are needed in this world. You're not here by accident, okay? I want you to know that I value you, and I want you to know that the divine values you, though I'm sure you know that, okay? Even if you feel forgotten sometimes, believe it's not without notice and it's not without reason, even if you don't understand the reason. So thank you for being here, and thank you for sharing your time and your energy with me because you don't have to. It's a choice. And I want to thank all of you who have chosen to be here. And I want to thank all of you who have chosen to help others through your kind words, your wisdom, your comments, okay? There's lots of ways to show up, and there's lots of ways to be the light and to share the light. And you definitely are creative, and you have found many ways in doing that through being a great support system for others here. We have a great community that we have built here, and you guys, it's not possible without you. It really isn't. So we're going to start off with a astrology highlight, which is going to be quick. Okay, it's going to be quick because there's only two major highlights for this week, and the bottom line is going to be basically pay very careful attention around communication. Choose your words wisely. This also, and this covers all signs, to be honest with you, when it comes to the astrology part, because we have Mercury squaring Uranus starting Monday, and some of you, this has already happened, okay, and we have, you have to really choose your words and cross your T's, dot your I's. Try to put important communications for another day, another week, because it really carries out this theme through most of the week. So just know that. Be very clear when you do speak. Try to be mindful, which you guys are, but keep in mind, it can come towards you this way. Someone might deal with you this week, and they might come off cold, rude, shrewd. Okay, because it's not just with your sign. Like, this is affecting all the signs. It's actually going to affect those who are 24 degrees, I believe, of Aquarius or Leo, because we're having on Wednesday, all right, February 12th, we're having a full moon. And I know one of you have a birthday. I know somebody's got a birthday on that day, but it's a full moon. And it's 24 degrees in Aquarius. So if you don't know what degrees you are, there's a website I go to. You can get a free chart, but you can go anywhere for a free birth chart calculator. And I go to justastrologythings.com, and you can click birth chart or birth calculator or whatever. Then you'll know exactly where you have Aquarius and the degrees that it is. Because the closer you are to 24, the more you might have a challenge in communication with someone else, anybody, a random out while shopping or doing errands, someone you know in your family or at work. Like, it's just be aware of that, because someone could come at you wrong, but also you might get triggered by something and you could come back. Like, it's heightened. It's very heightened. All right. So take a deep breath. If somebody says something, somebody is disrespectful, someone tries your patience or whatever, because I feel like when it comes to communication, there's not going to be a lot of patience. That's why I say, if there's anything important, you got an important date, an important meeting, anything that could have to do with, where communications could go wrong and change an outcome, maybe just try to say, hey, can we skip this until next week or something, if you can. Anyway, let's get into your general reading. And I want to I just want to go ahead and apologize if I say anything wrong, if I offend anyone this upcoming week, because we already know that sometimes I have communication problems. I don't need any transits for that. I don't need any retrogrades for that. We already know my vocabulary and the way I talk, it's all over the board. So I just want to apologize right now in case I offend anybody this week, or if I'm unclear, because that's my main thing. And most of the times, I'm not clear enough, all right? So I want to apologize for that. I do the best that I can, and I do want you to know that I do this with an open, loving heart, okay? So let's see what wants to come out for this week, February 10th through the 16th. Yeah, this kind of fits the description. A change in the wind. It's also 12. Which is, so you could be seeing 1, 2s, or 3s, all right, because 1 and 2 make 3. That could be a life path, 1, 2, or 3. You could just see numbers a lot, 12, 12, 12, 21, okay. Usually when you see mirroring numbers, like if you see 12, 21, 42, 24, usually there's somebody mirroring your energy, okay. It can be anyone, by the way. Someone could mirror back. You could mirror back to each other, and pay attention if that's the case, because there's something deeper to learn from that. And a lot of times people like to, mix mirroring with twin flame stuff, but you can mirror anybody. Just pay attention to what's being mirrored, because there's something there to learn. There's a little nugget, maybe a big nugget of something to learn from that. So let's get 9 cards. Show me what I need to see for this reading this week. Also, your intuition will be on point. But sometimes, so that's like if somebody's coming off in a wrong, I don't want to say tone, but like, let's just say you're sensing somebody's being very false with you, like you're being very authentic and someone's sort of coming across fake, and yet you want to call them out on it, or you just want to get out of the energy or something like this. Just pay attention to, Spirit's talking to me, and I lost the message, but just pay attention to that when it comes to, because I feel like somebody might get triggered by being around someone who's not authentic, by being around someone who just is a lot of fluff and talk, and they never have any action behind it. I feel like some people can get triggered because I'm hearing the word complaining. All right, some people can get triggered because somebody's always complaining and doesn't see their blessings. So just know, take a deep breath when that happens. That's also a very positive sign that you are awakening. Okay, I don't like to say that we're awoke. Okay, but because we're always learning, right? If we knew everything, we wouldn't be here. So just pay attention to how do you feel, and it's also proof that you are ascending, okay? And just know that that person will also ascend, and just look at it like that, okay? They're on their journey. They're just not where I am right now, so I'm either going to have to deal with it or go in the other room, or meet up with them at another time. So stupidity, ignorance might be very triggering to you this week. All right, so give me 8 more cards. We have the Child of Crystals. I heard nosy with that. I heard nosy, and it is a card that can be, it can talk about spying, but somebody might Okay. Hold on. Thank you. I'm getting a whole nother message. All right. All right. Give me the rest of the cards and I want to tell the story and then I'm going to clarify. So for this week, because of the energy of communication, and people might trigger you, all right? Especially people asking a lot of questions, okay? People wanting to know a lot about you and what's going on. People who may pretend that they genuinely care. Remember, I was talking about authenticity. We have the Ace of Cups sideways. You might be asking yourself this week, whoever's asking questions or getting possibly deep in a conversation with you, you might be asking yourself, is this person genuine, or is this, what's going on? Your feelers might go off because of the cards I'm seeing here, all right? I feel like you're going to pick up on it right away. Like I said, your intuition is on point. So let me explain what I'm seeing here. Because the energy supports more of a problems in communication, right? Which that would be kind of negative, right? So don't manifest a negative week. Just be in the know, and that's what I'm getting ready to show you. Be in your intuition, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here in the reverse. Now this is what's going on so far. Somebody might be too nosy, okay? I feel like you're going to pick up on it right away with the Devil's play. Like, this is somebody who might be too nosy, might want to be around you, monopolize your time. And we have Aquarius in the reverse. We have the Fool in the reverse, and we have the Magician in the upright. Next to the Ace of Cups sideways, next to the Ten of Cups upright, and next to the Eight of Cups upright. So I know that you're going to spot this energy, because I know from what I see here in the future row, in the outcome. All right. You'll have a decision this week about dealing or conversing with a person, okay? And this person could be online. Like I said, it can be some random, let's say you're a person who, you hang out in forums and you like to help people. You help people through your comments, through your experience, because that's what a lot of Aquarians do. Or maybe you're physically dealing with a person, okay? It depends on how this comes across for you. But if someone's asking too many questions, be aware of monitoring spirits, okay? And I heard that, monitoring spirits. Now, what is a monitoring spirit? Okay, someone who wants to know a lot about you, know what you're doing. Okay, hey Aquarius, what are you doing for your birthday? Who you dating? Who you seeing? How do you make your money? How did you get that car, that house? How did you get your book published? Hey, monitoring spirits. Remember that word. A monitoring spirit is someone who wants to know all of your business, so ultimately to throw a wrench in things, so you don't have such a great outcome, okay? So that things could be either delayed, or you don't have the greatest birthday, or they're monitoring spirits. They're spirits who are monitoring your energy because they want to whatever. They want to hate on it. They don't want you to enjoy it. And these people can come in the energy of family members. They can come through best friends, okay? And you don't have to call them out on it. This week, I wouldn't be like, hey, you've got these monitoring spirits and I don't want to talk to you. I would just blow them off in a different kind of way, where they think nothing's wrong. Because when a monitoring spirit actually picks up that you're onto them, they just get more sneaky and more manipulative. So just let them, my father taught me something a long time ago, when I got older, and he's like, sometimes you got to play dumb. Sometimes you got to play dumb. This is a time. Let the nosy spirits, what I call monitoring spirits, let them think they know everything. Give them a story. And I'm not saying to lie, and I'm not saying I'm just saying blow them off gently whatever, oh yeah, I'd love to talk to you about that in the future, but right now I'm real busy, I can't, I'm sorry, I gotta go, that's not lying. And it's getting you out of that energy. Or if it has to do with commenting, trying to help people, there are other people who will monitor your comments, and other people who will go out of their way, if they can, to just, make you feel like crap, or alter an outcome, something like that. So tell me about the Child of Crystals. And being it's your birthday, some of you are having birthdays this week, be cautious for that. Queen of Swords reverse. And this is reflecting the astrology side of things, where it's like, be careful what you say, because this is the potential for an argument, especially if somebody's getting too nosy. If somebody's spying, getting too nosy, you could even catch somebody literally spying, looking in on you. And because you're not feeling it this week, because of the astrological alignment, let's say somebody's watching you do your work, or watching you eat, or this or that. I mean, I have those type of, in my energy. So those who watch me work, watch everything I do, and they never compliment me. They always make some sort of comment, some snide remark, but they're not literally mean, but they'll just be like, you should do it this way, or that's not good for people like you, or whatever. I've heard it all. There's a particular person who does that to me a lot. I know that they are a monitoring spirit. It's stuff like that. And this week, if somebody comes to you like that, you're going to have a challenge of biting your tongue. I can see it here with the Queen of Swords reverse. Going to have a challenge. And it's going to go down like this. You're either going to give them a tongue lashing, or you're going to be quiet. That's how it's going to go. You are in control of your energy, and just know that the skies are not supporting the best of communication. And just know that the ones who are asking a lot of questions, the ones who are wanting to know a lot of stuff, the ones who are spying on you, those are the ones that are the monitoring spirits. Tell me about the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands upright, yes. They talk a good game. Some of them could have Libra, Aries, Leo, Sag in their chart, but it doesn't matter. Some of them can talk a real good game. Some of them might have some Scorpio, Pluto, or even Virgo in their chart, or Leo, okay? But this is where an astrology says be very clear. This would support that. Be very clear in how you execute your words, because somebody might take it out of context, and someone could misjudge something you say or do. Even in people in positions like me, okay? Anybody in front of a camera, or anybody who's on a platform, anybody who can put their opinion out there, might experience at least one who's going to come back and say something. Even I will. I guarantee that I will. But it is what it is, okay? I already apologize if I offend anyone. Tell me about the Devil's Play. That's Capricorn energy, Knight of Cups. All right, so you definitely are going to have somebody, at least one person, maybe more than one, because I have Queen of Wands energy, someone who could literally be a fire sign, or literally just be very good looking and confident, and like, well, you know what you need, Aquarius? This is what you need. They're the one who might say or observe what would help you, but they're not applying that same tact in their own life, right? Can we agree to that? And then the Knight of Cups with this Devil Play, like somebody could just literally be like, it could be sweet talking, but if it's like a friend or someone who's trying to get information, might want to go out and have a drink, might want to get your state of mind altered to get more out of you, might try to act like they're your buddy, so you'll slip and say stuff, whatever it is. There's a reason they want to know it, okay? And I can't tell you that reason. I can just tell you it's for their highest good, not yours. Anyway, we have the Magician. That might represent the middle of the week, but really this whole week has this kind of energy in the skies, and a lot of it depends on where your transits are. Not everybody's going to be hit, hard, okay, but depends on if you're close to 24 degrees in Aquarius and where Aquarius is in your chart. So wherever it's at your chart is where you might have some challenges, okay, if it's in your Venus, if it's in your North Node or your rising, it's just a week, and you're going to get through it. You're going to get through it. Just communicate very clearly, and know that if there's any nosy people, just avoid them, because they're monitoring spirits. And don't have any heavy conversations. Definitely don't talk about no political views. No politics at all is not recommended, okay? Not this week. Tell me about the Magician. Yep, Knight of Swords, sharp words. And also Virgo, Gemini energy with that, and this is Gemini energy, but it's harsh. It also says, some people could talk to you without thinking first, right? It just kind of word vomit, it comes out, but it comes out harsh and brash. Also be careful on your end for the same thing, okay? Very much be very careful with that, because it could change when it comes to relationships. Whoever it is, okay, it could affect the growth of something. The Ace of Pentacles is in the reverse, and that's affecting, it could affect an opportunity, it could affect a relationship. That Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity. It's substantial. It's a gift. It's a relationship. It's all of those things. It's the first gift from the universe. That's why it comes in the hand. It's a gift to you from the universe, but it has to be nurtured, watered, and all that. But in this case, it's saying the wrong words, the wrong conversation could take that opportunity away. So reflection, Two of Worlds, think before you talk. We have Leo energy here, and it's in the reverse. So it does speak about, think about what you say before you say it. And also, you're watching this reading, I guarantee somebody's going to rub you the wrong way, say something the wrong way. Even if it's in a comment, okay? A comment at work, a neighbor, a community, someplace you do business. Somebody might rub you the wrong way. We have the Emperor here. Some of you, it could be somebody you're literally in a relationship with, or, this is a spouse, this is a job, this is a parental figure, this is a country, this is the one in control. And I feel like, because it's clarifying the love there, I literally got everything I needed here. Because it's clarifying love, there could even be things that are said wrong in love. There could be people in relationships have an argument, a spat, because somebody says something or does something, and it's taken out of context. So keep that in mind. That's also Aries energy with the Emperor. So something that gets said could have somebody contemplating, are you really, do you really love me? Do you really have your highest, good for me? Or, it's questioned. Because of the energy, things could get misconstrued. All right, but this will pass. We have the Eight of Swords reversed and the Ten of Cups. Okay, this energy is going to pass. It's only for the week. If you live with anyone, be very, very, very cautious about how you interact with people you live with. I don't care who they are. And it's a great week to do things alone. A great week to do things alone. You live with somebody and you're spending time alone, honey, is everything okay? Yeah, I just wanted to do this, I've been putting it off, I just wanted to go ahead and get it out of the way. It can be gardening, it can be whatever. I don't know what kind of weather you're experiencing. You can be working on a project, anything. It's a great week to spend some time alone. If you want to do anything special with somebody, unless you guys really know, you guys can get beyond some communication. Something could happen with the communication here. It's not meant, and it will pass, but in some cases, if you don't have a deep bond or deep love with somebody, it could definitely get taken and misconstrued, and it could be a game changer when it comes to an opportunity or a relationship that doesn't have the strength or the strong foundation. Ultimately, go after your goals. This is, like I said, it's a great week to go after your goals. And if you're not sure what that is with the Ace of Swords reverse, just pick one goal and just do it and knock it out. Something easy. Even if it's just sitting in meditation, you're doing that alone. It's very much a week that's highlighted to do things alone, or pay very close attention to the words. You know, I know that you can, and but keep in mind, it's also going to affect others that you're dealing with, and it doesn't matter if it's a platform. It's actually because Mercury and Uranus, from what I was understanding from Tanya Gabrielle, she said those rule the like the platforms and stuff like that. So definitely be careful what's said on the platform. This is something for me to even take heed to. All right, so let's get on with the oracle card for this reading for the week, and then I'll do a day by day, and this will be time stamped. And it says, don't let your pride get in the way, full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in the way and change in the way, because that could definitely cause some problems. So pretty much, I don't foresee anything being different in the day by day, but I'm going to do it just because some people like it. So let's do the day by day. Let's start off with Monday. And we're at pretty much 27 minutes. Let's start off with Monday. What's Monday like? What's Monday like? This is Super Bowl day. Super Bowl. Who's your favorite team? But then again, I don't want to start an argument. All right, Monday. I'm doing this on Super Bowl day. The Chariot. All right. So Monday, it is talking about the communication, the Eight of Wands. This is communication and travel, right? Mercury related things. And it squares Venus. So, blockages or, communication when it comes to anything Venus controls, rules, love, possessions, things of beauty. So, but with the Chariot here, all right, Cancer energy, 10 of Cups, don't worry about this. It's going to pass. It's just a week. That's it. It's just a week. This is one of those readings that if you're happy to watch it and it's timeless, you watch it further down the line, this is going to pass quick if this is the energy. But this week is going to pass quick. Everything is going to be just fine, especially toward the end there. And, we started off February great, so this is like the first thing where we have to sort of watch our words, but the week is going to go by very fast, and we have, so don't worry about this communication. It might seem like a longer week, especially, because I don't know who you got to deal with. Tell me about Tuesday. You could even take a drive on Monday, clear your head. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It's a good day to be alone. Tower, okay. Seven of Pentacles. All right. This is a good day to sort of just invest in yourself and be alone. All right. The Tower is only speaking of that day, but it's also, the Tower could be anything. Miscommunication does include driving. All right. The way that you travel and drive your car is way that your car and you communicate during travel, communicate like using turn signals or not. So that's another thing to pay attention to is driving. Any forms of communication, not just verbal, but how you communicate with your body, your actions, even in the car. So be very careful because anything could happen. Monday or Tuesday, there could be road rage, there could be arguments. disputes, things like this. So, you know, it's saying be careful with your exchanges on Tuesday, though, because of there could be a tower. So Tuesday, be careful of how you interact anywhere you're at on Tuesday. Monday, be careful with your transportation because of the Chariot. I forgot to say that for the Monday part, but Tuesday, watch out. A tower could happen. It's a good time to be alone and not really invest in much that day, just yourself. Tell me about Wednesday. Four of Wands reverse. Six of Swords. Okay. By Wednesday, we have the full moon, but in this reading, it shows things are starting to get better. Okay. It might be a good time to get out. Okay. Mind you, Monday and Tuesday, you may have to get out regardless, but Wednesday is more favored for getting out, doing things, getting past Monday and Tuesday. So I feel like Monday and Tuesday, the energies could be harsher. Wednesday, even though it's a full moon and people can get emotional, I do feel like Wednesday is a better day for movement. Literally, it says movement, and the Four of Wands is in reverse. So I feel like the Four of Wands is the house, the home, celebration. I don't feel it's a time, I mean, you can celebrate, but it's a better time compared to Monday and Tuesday. It's a better time to do that. Three of Wands, yeah. It is a better and it will get better, I feel, as the week goes on. All right. But for those who don't have to do a lot of communicating or traveling this week, it might be favored. But if you are, so far Wednesday is coming across as the best day, but it is a full moon. They call it the snow moon as well. It's a full moon in Leo, 24 degrees of Aquarius, and it's called the snow moon. Tell me about Thursday. We got 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. Some people might be wanting, some people might be wanting or waiting for payday, if those who get paid on Friday, or there could be a problem in communication if any of those people get like a direct deposit in their account before payday. There could be something that could happen with that. If anyone's expecting some sort of deposit, it could be either inaccurate or late or something, because here's the release, but here's missing something. Okay. Now also keep in mind, when it comes to Thursday, it might be walking away from something as well. Okay, because I saw another card here, and I want to clarify. Three of Cups. It's also a day that something could end. All right, because somebody's waited to say something. So Thursday is also a day that somebody might finally come forth and say something that's built up, and that they just have to say it. They can't hold on to it anymore. So keep in mind, it could be good or bad. Built up is built up. So Thursday might be a day where somebody wants to say something, does say something, it's built up, and it just has to come out, and they've been holding back. Overall, we have the Six of Wands on the bottom and the Eight of Wands. Overall, it's good communication. So, but someone who's been holding back, that day is favored. If somebody wants to say something, that day is favored. Tell me about Friday. Friday is always a good day for love because Venus rules Friday. And Venus is also about luxury, so it's also a great day to like wear good cologne and perfume, and wear really nice clothes, and really just show up and represent, because Venus rules luxury, and you will attract a lot more to you on Fridays by doing that. Four of Pentacles, and this can be a card of luxury as well, because Four of Pentacles can talk about, you can go shopping and get a lot of stuff. Okay, it can talk about accumulation, adding more to what you already have, but it also can talk about holding back. But also somebody might be holding back to say something when it comes to you. Maybe someone's holding back. If it's a Leo, I have Leo energy here. Somebody might be stuck, and that's why they're holding back. They might be stuck because maybe they don't and the Leo again, holding back for some time now. So if there's a Leo in your life, I also have Aquarius here and I have Judgment, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. Somebody could also be holding back, saying something, but it's not really sure. I'm not really clarifying why they'd be holding back. Tell me more. And it's showing up strong Leo. So there might be a Leo who's holding something back, or maybe it's because of this full moon in Leo, all right? Leo's coming up strong. Somebody might be emotional and feel like they need to say something about something they done against the Empress. Okay, we have Empress, we have Taurus, we have Sagittarius here with Temperance, and we have Libra and Sagittarius again. So somebody might be holding back something that they want to say for sure. So this is what's building up to the end of the week when it comes to that. Somebody might be holding back, but it's also a great day to, if you're going to spend money or show up and represent for Venus in any kind of way, love, it's a good day to do that. Friday, that is Venus Day, Fridays. All right, Saturday. Three of Wands. Saturdays telling you something's coming soon. Your sovereignty, your money. So this might be saying keep pushing forward, okay? There's something coming to you. It seems like it has something to do with money or something to do with money being released. It also has to do with divine timing. This can talk about savings, investments, or return. It can talk about, though it happens at the right time, but it brings in a lot of sovereignty and independence. So Saturday is basically telling you, basically, I guess, hang in there. There's something that's coming in, and it's going to help your stability. It's going to help your money, or it's going to help you in some way. All right. But it is a divine timing thing. So it's basically saying divine timing for that day, that something's coming. You might even have an intuition of that on Saturday, that you feel like something's coming because it's showing up here in the reading. Tell me about Sunday. Four of Pentacles in the reverse, the Chariot, and Judgment. So Sunday is a good day to car shop, buy a car, take a car ride. Sunday is favorable for transportation. So it's also favorable to get out of the house, especially if you've been cooped up and bored. Stillness, Hangman, yeah. So Sunday, it's highly favorable to get out, do something, travel, or do something involving a car or a purchase, or that includes campers, RVs, recreational vehicles. Okay, the Chariot is a large vehicle, but it is a vehicle. Okay, so it's a good time. It's a good time for that. And you might be making a decision, or you might be making a decision to move forward on something and let go of something, because Four of Pentacles reverse, it's a release, it's a let go. Judgment is a choice, a decision, it's an action, and the Chariot is moving forward. So if it's not literal 3D stuff, you know, metaphorically, you might be making the decision to let go of something, and it could be anything. It can be letting go of sugar, it can be letting go of a person, it can be letting go of a job, it can be letting go of anything and deciding to go forward. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed your weekly forecast. Thank you for tuning in. I don't have the moon phases, but I do know that the full moon is Wednesday, the 12th. Anyway, I love you guys, and namaste, my friends.